Good morning, everyone. It is February 17th, 2019. I'm here at Blacklisted News. You know, I don't doubt that Donald Trump loves America a little more than the Democrats, most of them do. I don't doubt that. But Donald Trump loves another country even more than he loves America. He loves Israel more than, and so does Congress. I've been trying to get away a little bit more from article videos, but I think this one is worth going over. So let's do it. Israel has a starring role in H.R. 648 Consolidated Appropriations Act of 2019. Sources: Awful News. Alright. As Congress tackles urgent issues of reopening government and settling the budget for the country, it takes the time to prioritize a foreign country. H.R. 648 contains assurances that Israel will receive $3.8 billion for arms, $3.8 billion for arms, and funding for refugee resettlement. The bill also includes threats to defund the International Atomic Energy Agency and any future state of Palestine if U.S. demands, dictated by Israel, are not met. On January 23rd, the House of Representatives passed an Appropriations Act bill to reopen the government and pay our federal employees. But buried inside the bill are diverse financial allotments and perks for a foreign country, Israel. The legislation contains paragraphs and sections far removed from the shutdown, committing billions of dollars in payments to Israel without the robust debate that usually accompanies big-ticket spending. The bill has now been placed on Senate legislative calendar. Its sponsor, Nita Lowey, a Democrat. She was handpicked, I think to be House Appropriations Committee chairwoman because of her staunch pro-Israeli leanings. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, also a Democrat, as most of you knew, or know, rather, who appointed Lowey, or whatever her name is, asserted, "We have people very well placed to share our values" during a speech at the annual conference of the Israeli-American Council. Slogan: building a coast-to-coast community with Israel in its heart and Israelness in its spirit. I thought this was America. I thought we were supposed to have the American spirit. But I know, you Christians, you, what do you call them, evangelicals, I know you think the Jews or the Hebrews, or whatever you want to call these people, are God's chosen people, right? You believe that. Even though they killed your Savior, right? Okay. I don't see how that is, but such is the logic of the world. It's not unusual for U.S. legislators to advocate for Israel as soon as a new session begins. A glance through previous years' appropriations records indicates that the U.S. Congress has, for years, included issues related to Israel among the earliest legislation of each session. You know, let's not take care of the infrastructure, right? Or do anything good for the American people. Let's keep dumping it into Israel. Let's see here. We're what, $22 trillion in debt, and somehow we keep coming up with money to give these motherfuckers. I mean, Israel. I would hate to be called anti-Semitic. So, as you can see, Israel gets top priority when it comes to legislation. Let's see here. It says below are the sections of the bill that discuss Israel, followed by an analysis of each. Israel, Migration and Refugee Assistance, Title III. 35 million shall be made available to respond to small-scale emergency humanitarian requirements, and 5 million shall be made available for refugee resettlements in Israel. The Migration and Refugee Assistance Act was passed in 1962 to deal with unexpected and urgent needs of refugees, displaced persons, conflict victims, and other persons at risk around the globe. Israel is the only refugee assistance beneficiary named in the bill. It is unclear why. It is unclear why Israel is to be the recipient of 14% of the U.S. refugee aid, given that Israel is the sixth wealthiest country in the Middle East and Asian Pacific region, and therefore would appear to be able to shoulder this themselves. Africa, the UN High Commission for Refugees recently reported on Israel's practice of detain and deport for African refugees. Of an estimated 35,000 Eritrean and Sudanese refugees in Israel. And we don't need to go over all these numbers here. What's important is these people are putting another country first. Wouldn't that be treason? Wouldn't Donald Trump be treasonous for putting the interests of Israel before the United States? Wouldn't that be collusion? Let's see here, $3.8 billion. You do that 10 times, we're looking at what? Almost $100 billion. And yet, your average worker has to work multiple jobs just to afford housing in this country. So, this is a concern, or for me, it should be for you, but somehow the average Christian, the average Trump supporter, they don't see this. And it's sad. It's sad because our country, our people, are badly abused, neglected, taxed to death, fined to death, feed to death. But let's keep giving Israel, the most ungrateful fucking country out there, billions of dollars, while our country sinks. You think about that for a minute. If they love this country so much, why would they put another country ahead at the detriment of our own? Anyway, I thought I'd share this with you. This is the kind of person and people our government supports. Hope everyone has a great day. Kill the state before the state kills you.